Oh, Pam. So the package arrived at Laps, and the note was not attached to it, and Laps got very excited and put it in with some kittens, and the kittens love it. And so they were hoping that it would be okay with you if those kittens got to keep it. Um, and I was meaning to message you back, and I just haven't had a chance yet. But it's apparently become very popular, and they were hoping that that would be okay. um, and thank you very much for sending it. I was hoping to get a picture, which maybe I'll be able to do. I'm going over there shortly. Um, I'll see if I can get a picture to post. Um, so a little bit of a mix-up there. I hope that's okay with you. But if it's not, let me know and we'll figure something out. Um, let's see. As far as Lindy goes, she did have a bit of an elevated temperature yesterday when she and Buggles went in for their spay and neuter, and so we thought we would wait. We were hoping that it was just stress related, because that sometimes happens, but she still had a temperature this morning, and it's actually gone up since then. So the best thing to do at this point is monitor the situation, make sure she's continuing to eat and drink, and I will continue taking her temperature uh, to make sure that it starts to go down soon. Salsa also had a temperature this morning, so we didn't do the gingers. His temperature, though, is returning to normal. It's not normal yet, but it was 103.3, and we're aiming for like 102.5 ish for a nice normal temperature. Foxy's was 101.8, so he's fine, normal, totally in the normal range. Um, so it's definitely not what we were hoping for, and it's going to require lots of people to change their plans, which is unfortunate, but sometimes happens. Nobody else is showing any signs. Lindy's not actually showing any symptoms of upper respiratory or anything like that. She's not vomiting. She doesn't have diarrhea that I've seen yet. And since she's still eating and drinking, there's nothing too concerning at the moment. So it's just we're kind of in a monitor and wait situation. Once everyone's temperatures have returned to normal, we will reschedule the spay and neuter surgeries. Hopefully, best case scenario is Monday or Tuesday of next week. So it won't be too long of a wait, we hope, as long as Linder's there bounces back in the next couple of days. What else? Calypso is doing great. She is still scheduled to go home tomorrow. I don't know if I will be able to video or broadcast that one either. It's just there's a lot going on right now. As you have noticed, I'm sure. Canary's asking if people are aware that fosters are waiting to take in the overflow from the roundup since Laps is at capacity. Hopefully, people are aware of that. So Laps is completely full at the shelter, so we are now relying on our foster homes to be able to take in as many kittens as possible. So we are doing a training and info session tonight at Laps at 5 for fosters who are interested and available in being overflow foster homes. So it can be anything from healthy kittens for a week just until they can get scheduled for their spays and neuters, to a pregnant mom, or a mom with young babies that are still nursing, or we have really no idea what to expect. I've gotten a few text messages on the hotline already. We will absolutely accept foster parents who don't live in Langley as long as you can drive to Laps. There will be weekly check-ins. You'll have to do weekly check-ins at Laps, so bring the kittens and mom, whoever you get, bring them to Laps once a week. You'll have a scheduled day and time every week, and then you'll do weigh-ins, and Laps will just make sure that there's nothing funky going on. They can answer questions, all that stuff. That's for first-time fosters, just so that Kayla and whoever else, the other staff members, can kind of get to know you, and also so that the new fosters are more comfortable and have kind of a little bit more support. So the training session tonight, if anyone is, we need people starting the 26th. So starting Saturday, we will need people to come and pick kittens up and take them home. We have a few people who are available, they're not available the 26th, but they're available maybe like the Tuesday or Wednesday. That's helpful too, because we'll probably need to do some shuffling around. Or if you're available, for a week and then not available after that, we can kind of work with that. We have people that can maybe timeshare litters, depending on availability. Anyone who's interested is welcome to come to Laps tonight. If you're seriously interested in considering doing it, you will have to fill out an application, and then the training will basically just go over the different things, that just the process and things you need to know, etc. We do have a Laps foster parents group on Facebook. And what else? It's 5 p.m. at Laps. The address is, it's on the Tiny Kittens Facebook page. The Laps address is on, I think, the most recent post on the Tiny Kittens Facebook page. Okay. So if your sister has already filled out the application, hopefully she knows about tonight, but she may not. Laps, as you can imagine, only has a handful of staff, and they're just incredibly overwhelmed with this whole thing, trying to make this happen. So they have gotten many applications, and they have not had a chance to get back to everyone. So they're hoping that as many people as possible can show up tonight at 5. So let your sister know that, if you would, just to make sure that she knows about it. It will be oh, thank you, Canary, for putting the address in there. That's how quickly I get distracted and forget what I was saying. It's going to start at 5. I'm sure that it will go at least an hour, and will probably go longer than that. And if she has not already joined the Laps Foster Parents group on Facebook, she can request to join there. There's more information there. Yeah, anyone, as long as they're willing. Oh, that's great. Data entry for tomorrow. Would be or for Saturday. That would be excellent. Yes. As long as people are willing to come out and do the drive every week, they may also need to take kittens to the vet if something comes up. Although typically they would take them back to Laps and Laps will make the arrangements. I don't know under these circumstances, Laps won't have a place to put them most likely. So I'm sure they'll go over all of that tonight. Where did Mr. Salsa go? There he is. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Thank you, Pam. And so if you guys want to help out, and you're not local, you can, it would be helpful, some of the comments in the Laps Facebook posts and on the Tiny Kittens Facebook post, people asking where they can donate, you know, where Laps is. A lot of that information is in the post itself, but people don't always read all the way down. So if you guys want to help out by replying to comments that are asking questions, that would be super helpful, because that takes a lot of time. Letting people know in the chat if they're asking questions, just that if people are asking about donating, they can donate directly to Laps at lapsbc.ca/donate and just specify Kitten Roundup in the message. That would be awesome. Yes, we are planning to do a sponsor a kitten or sponsor a litter thing as they come in. I'm hoping to be able to post pictures on Facebook and a little bit of information and see if people will donate for them. My battery's about to die. Hi, these are bubbles. I'll also be broadcasting live so people will get to see, and if a particular litter or kitten jumps out at them, then they will also be able to donate that same address if they're online. That's the easiest way for Laps to know how much is coming in, and plus they get to keep almost all of it except for just the tiny fee that Canada Helps take. So I think that's it. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go to Laps and see what else we need to do over there that I can help with. Yes. So there will be a lot going on in the next few days. Oh, poor Janet. All right, so I need to go plug in my laptop because it's about to crash. So I will do that. You guys are all in charge. Keep an eye on our little lady. Hopefully she'll feel peppier. But if you see her eating and drinking, I'll put the water and the food out. If you guys see her eating and drinking, if you would someone could post it on the Facebook page or message me and just let me know what time. And if you could tell if it's water or food or both, that would be helpful too. Thank you very much. I don't know what we would do without you guys. Seriously. None of this stuff that we're doing would be possible without our awesome community, online community, and offline too. So thank you. Foxy thanks you too, and so does Mr. Bubbles. Okay, and I'm sneaking out and nobody's gonna come with me.